In Maine, Coltsfoot flowers are the earliest to bloom in spring. The Latin name for Coltsfoot plant, Tussilago, directly translates to "for the cough." That's because coltsfoot is a widely used herbal remedy for respiratory ailments. Early American settlers are believed to have brought with them coltsfoot to grow it for treating respiratory illnesses and also as the earliest spring food for their honeybees. These USDA Russian honeybees collect both nectar and pollen from coltsfoot. You might spot some bees bringing bright yellow coltsfoot pollen, an important source of protein to feed their young with. It's April 23rd, and only the very first red maple flowers are just starting to bloom. In a couple of weeks, maple bloom will be the first major honeyflow for us at Forestbeehive apiary. This Russian honeybee is foraging for something other than nectar and pollen. Green moss holds tiny droplets of water between its filaments, even during dry spells. Honeybees like moss water, no risk of drowning as in open water, and also because it's rich in minerals. Speaking of minerals, I have just introduced a couple of watering stations for the bees using overturned glass mason jars. They are filled with water enriched with essential minerals. And the bees love it. I just dissolved 1 teaspoon of this natural sea salt in 1 gallon of water. Notice there's no iodine as it's harmful to the bees. Whenever I'm working with the bees or filming near the hive entrance, I always make sure to wear at least a hat with a beekeeper's veil for protection. While I was filming about 8 feet away from the hive entrance, a guard bee landed on my veil, fixing her gaze on me, a clear signal to back off. Before retreating in slow motion, I managed to snap a selfie with her. Just like about 95% of population, I'm not allergic to bee venom, and I do like Russian bees, but I always wear a veil when working with them. I'd rather not play Russian roulette with my Russian bees. There have been rare documented cases where a honeybee sting has punctured the eyeball, particularly through the cornea, which is relatively thin and exposed. The barbed stinger can penetrate and remain lodged in the eye's tissue, releasing venom and causing inflammation and vision-threatening infection. This is ophthalmic emergency, and it's critical not to rub the eye and not to attempt to pull out the stinger by yourself, and instead seek immediate medical attention. And it's not only about the eyes. The face and neck area contains many superficial arteries and veins, and in rare documented fatalities, bee stings had perforated superficial facial or neck arteries, causing direct injection of venom into a blood vessel and massive local hemorrhage. So, in other words, when working with bees, wear a hat with the veil, and happy and safe beekeeping, everyone.